Hello and welcome to the Powerboost meditation. Today, let us experiment with the theme Backstage Consciousness. Backstage Consciousness. As if there is a front stage consciousness and a backstage consciousness. For those of us who have participated in a play, we know that the moment we onto the stage, everything around the character, the role that we are playing, becomes real for us. And at that time, our focus is on playing the role to the best of our ability. But whilst playing the role, we're also aware that it is only a play. We are aware that there is a beginning when the play started, and there is going to be an end when the play will end. It is very clear to us that we, the actors, have come from behind the stage, backstage, and that we are just here to play our roles, and once the play ends, we will go back. Even whilst playing the role, even whilst acting, whether it's a scene of happiness or sorrow, we don't take it personally. In the same way, we realize that we souls are actors on this unlimited stage, the earth. And we know that when we are conscious of the role that we are playing, the task that we have to perform, it is a front stage consciousness. But whilst playing the role, whilst coming into actions, it's very important not to lose the self in the action, not to lose the self in the role, because it is then the mind is prone to feelings. It's then that the mind is prone to be persuaded by emotions. It's then that the reactions come into play. But when this clarity is experienced in a very natural way, that we actors, the beings of light, we have come from the backstage. We live there, we belong there, and we are just visiting the stage. We are here on the stage to enjoy ourselves. And this backstage consciousness, before I begin any action, once I just realize I, the being, the soul, I'm coming from the backstage, just a pure being of light, in my home of light, with my family of lights. And just like an actor steps on the stage, wears a costume, and then into action, in the same way I, the being, the soul, step onto this physical stage, physical dimension, wear this costume of the body, and then come into sound, come into action. What it does is it really allows the soul to format the mind of anything that belongs to the story. The mind can easily then focus in the moment. The mind doesn't hold on to anything, any residual effect from the story. So it's just this feeling that we have come from the backstage, we perform the role, and then we go back. We go backstage. So this reality on the stage is temporary. Even whilst we are playing the role, we are mindful so that we don't lose ourselves in the detail. And the realization of belonging to the backstage makes us completely secure, and that allows for the natural nature of the soul to be expressed in every action, every interaction. Just this realization that there is a backstage, and I come from there onto the stage. It allows for us to be naturally soul conscious. So let us experiment for a few minutes. Backstage consciousness. As we sit back and relax ourselves, we realize that this world of sound, this world of motion, action, this physical world is nothing but a stage. I, the being, the soul, the point of light, I am an actor. I'm wearing this costume of the body, the role. And I realize that whenever I am role conscious, task conscious, I'm front stage conscious. For a few moments, just like when the curtains are down and it's time for the actors to go backstage. Just feel that this physical dimension, the curtains are down for a few moments, so that this front stage fades away from our consciousness. The role, the tasks, the time, everything just fades away. As we actors leave this drama of life to go backstage into the dimension of light. This is where we belong. This is where we live. Backstage consciousness allows me to be myself without having to think too much about the story that is happening in the physical world. I, the being of light, I strip off all the thoughts of the role. I've come home just being this beautiful presence, light. I'm naturally aware of the dimension of light. I'm naturally aware of my eternal companion, the divine, is always there, backstage, looking at me, appreciating me. There is only the one, the divine, that knows me, that cares for me. that recognizes me, that understands me, that loves me, that is available for me. The moment I come backstage, I experience a beautiful meeting with the divine who is waiting for me. I forget everything else in this moment to just be lost, to just be absorbed, to just be soaked in the divine love. Embraced in this silent, accepting love of the source. I feel completely loved, completely accepted, completely belong. There's absolutely nothing that I, the being, the soul, need from the story world. I've come home. I am myself in the presence of the divine. Everything else is put on hold. This is my time backstage with my eternal friend. In this deep remembrance lies the most beautiful experience. All my treasures are here backstage. The truth is here backstage. The divine is here backstage. I am here backstage. Completely full, completely and in this silence, I feel to be embraced in the divine love. Light of this love illuminates my mind, opens up my heart, and allows me to share this light with every soul. gently when it is time to again step onto the stage. Slip into the costume and come back to the real world. As I come on the front stage, I carry with me the reality, the beauty, the love that lie backstage. And I share with everyone these unlimited treasures. Om Shanti. Thank you.